Alright, hey guys, we're back with some more Assassin's Creed. So, let's take a look at our map real quick. You can see I've done a few things for us, nothing major. What I've done is I pretty much went through and I've got all the vantage points, so we've unlocked all of the map that we can right now. As you can see, we got a little bit of the city going on over here and over here, but we'll get to that later. I've also done some of these save citizens things, like just the ones I ran into. There's a few probably around. I don't know if it marks them all for you. That might be all we have left is these three. You can also see in the top right it says 1 investigation complete. That was the one we did last part, and it says 2 investigations are needed to unlock the next assassination memory, which is kind of like the primary focus of the game. So, oh yeah, look at all those blue dots. You can turn all the elements on. Might leave that off though. And these are all the different ones we can do. I'll probably go through and do all of them, because you get information from them. It's not like, I don't know if they write it down for you anywhere, but, you'll learn things about your target. We're also right here in front of the bureau, and we're going to go here and talk to this guy. He's pretty much going to tell us, you know, give us the lowdown on our target, and then tell us to go and gather information, which we will do via investigations. So let's get into this. Also, now we have the hidden blade. Oh wait, you can't use weapons inside the bureau. That sucks. I was going to mash the X button and show you how I can flip the blade in and out a bunch.
Altair, it is good to see you, and in one piece.
You as well, friend.
I am sorry for your troubles.
Think nothing of it.
A few of your brothers were here earlier, in fact. Oof, if you'd heard the things they said, I'm certain you'd have slain them where they stood.
It's quite all right.
Yes, you've never been one for the creed, have you?
Is that all?
I'm sorry. Sometimes I forget myself. What business brings you to the Mass?
A man named Tamir. Al-Muallim takes issue with the work he does. I meant to end it. Now tell me where to find him.
Surely you remember how to track an enemy.
Of course. Learn where he will be and when. But that sort of work is best left for... I understand.
Go and search the city, determine what he's planning and where he works. Preparation makes the victor.
What can you tell me of him?
Tamir makes his living as a black market merchant, so the souk district should be your destination. I would suggest you seek out the following places. A small souk northeast of here, the madrasa to our east, and in the gardens north of this bureau. Focus on these places and he should become well known to you.
I assume you want me to return to you when this is done.
Yes. Come back to me. I'll give you Al-Muallim's marker, and you'll give us Tamir's life.
As you wish.
Remember, Altair, if you find yourself in trouble, and the city turned against you, return to the Bureau. I can shelter you from the storm. Be warned, though. If your enemies are too close, my door will remain closed until you've lost them. Do you understand?
Yes. To bring the enemy inside would compromise the Brotherhood.
Very well. Off you go.
Alright, so now we can go on and get out of here. I like that you can hit the A button and change up the camera angles during those little cutscenes right there. And there you go, that's the Bureau. He pretty much told us, you know, he said go to the east, go to the west, go to the north, whatever. None of that really matters, as I've already shown you the targets marked over here. Let's see, interrogation, I guess. I think this is going to be a fight. And you know how good I am in a fist fight. You saw, like, first part, I think. So let's just head over there. But, yeah, as you can see, we got to jump through some hoops here. Altair was about to question it, like, why don't you have someone lower rank than me do it? And then he's like, oh, yeah, I forgot, I am low rank, you know. Alright, so it looks like this is the guy we're after here. So we need to lock on to him to start the interrogation. Is that him? Is that him? Nope, that's not him. Highlight and then lock. Oh, I'm too...
The end of this tale and the poor man's life, but fate intended otherwise. Some say, were it not for Tamir, Salah ad-Din's men would have surely turned on him. Could be we won the battle because of that man.
Alright, so now we gotta pretty much follow him, and you know how this works. We're gonna follow him into a dark alleyway with no one else around. I don't know why he'd be going there on his own, but it's okay, because, you know, it's like he knew we were coming. Oh, no, I'm not with you. I was just walking this way, no big deal. I do like it's very convenient that he will go into an alleyway. That way we can beat him down. Or he beat us down, you know, whichever way works. So, get out of the way, bald guy. I'm trying to get over here and get this guy. This looks like it's about right. Yeah, this is pretty good on account that, you know, not gonna take, you know, we didn't have to walk a very long way. Yeah, just beat him. I got some...
You seem to know quite a bit about Tamir. Tell me what he's planning.
I know only the stories I tell, nothing more.
A pity. There's no reason to let you live if you've nothing to offer in return.
Wait! There is one thing.
Continue.
He is preoccupied as of late. He oversees the production of many weapons.
What of it? They're meant for Salah ad-Din. This does not help me, which means it does not help you.
No, stop, listen! Not Salah ad-Din. They're for someone else. The crests these arms bear, they are different, unfamiliar. It seems Tamir supports another, but I know not who.
Is that all?
Yes. I've told you everything I know.
Then it's time for you to rest.
Alright, so there you go. Investigation complete. We usually don't kill unarmed and innocent, I think it is, but I want to say that, dude, it's okay to kill those guys, because they're Templars still. They're working for it. So, investigation complete. We can return the Bureau to investigate, to begin our assassination mission. But I thought we needed 3 more. Did it say 2 more? I'll still do the rest, I think. Do an eavesdrop over here. Like I said, so you can learn as much as you can about the target. You know, it helps with the coming assassination. And plus, these are kind of like story-related missions. You know, they're going to say some stuff that you can't hear anywhere else. It's not the same as those, you know, citizen assist missions, if you want to call them that. So, let's see. We got to go over here, sit on the bench, and then we're going to interrogate this guy. Not interrogate, we're going to eavesdrop. That's right.
So, how did you manage to do it?
Oh, it wasn't easy, my friend. No, not at all. Cursed merchant caught me trying to steal from him. Called for help.
I can't imagine the guards were pleased.
At least a dozen of them appeared. All well armed and spoiling for a fight.
What did you do?
I ran over, under, and through the crowd. Knocked over a few stalls for good measure. But they kept coming.
Then how did you escape?
With a little help from my friends.
What do you mean?
There's a couple of my brothers who gather around the southeastern exit of the souk. They let me pass and then turned their attention towards the guards. Kept them distracted while I got away. Without their help, I wouldn't be here right now.
So see, that was minor information, but it did allow us to know, you know, the best way to escape. He said that the guards around the area are heavily armed, and they are looking for a fight. So, it's likely we'll end up running away, and in order to make our escape, he gave us a recommendation, sort of, instead to use, pretty much like those citizen assists, to where, like, they'll come and they'll block guards for us, they'll grab them, or do whatever, you know, stuff like that. Also, I was calling those one guys we were unlocking from the citizen rescue missions monks. They're scholars. Just as good, though. I think it makes more sense. I like the idea of scholar more, even though they do come off a little bit monkish to me. I'm just saying. I'm not sure what I mean by that, but I can't explain it. You just gotta understand what I'm saying. So off screen, I did learn how to fight a little bit better, and also learned something cool I'd like to show us in a fight if we get into a fight at some point. Do I gotta sit on a different bench? It said sit on a bench to eavesdrop, but, you know, I was sitting. He wasn't having it. I thought that was a sweet bench to sit on. We, like, fell and then, like, went right into the sitting animation. That was pretty cool. Hope this bench will do. Will it? Will it not? Sit on a nearby bench and lock on the target. Okay, which one? How about this guy?
I'm telling you, it's rats.
No, it's children. I hear them laughing.
Rats or children. Either way, it's bad for business. All that noise!
Someone needs to get up on those beams and clear them out.
I wonder how they're getting up there.
Must be through the central courtyard.
Then we should ask the guard to have a look.
Ah, they're all much too busy polishing the backside of their master.
Okay, so the beams which cross the central courtyard can be accessed. So that's useful information. You know, we might end up putting that to use. Who knows? You know, knowing me, I'll probably just go in, you know, sword swinging or something like that. But we'll try our best to use the information we've gathered. So, let's see, we got 2 more of these left. They do go by kind of fast, you know, you don't do too much. I mean, the first one we beat a guy's face in, which was kind of unfair. I was hoping we'd actually get to fight him instead of just bullying him. I mean, last guy put up a fight. That dude, we kind of cheated him a little bit by punching him in the back over and over again. I was wanting to get into a real fight so I can show you some of the fight techniques I got going on. You know, I feel like I've mastered my swordsmanship again, since, you know, it's been a little bit since I played this game. And also, you know, I learned some good tips for fist fighting in case we get into a bar brawl or something like that. But yeah, most of these missions don't take too long, so they're worth doing, you know, get the information and whatnot. It's like, you know, most of them like eavesdrop or beat down, and I forget what the other one is we haven't done yet. What is this one? This is another beatdown, eavesdrop, but I know there's another one we did. A pickpocket, right? Those are real easy. That was like the first one we did. So I think I passed the guy we're supposed to get into a fight with. I kind of way past him. How did I get so far off? I guess I stopped following the marker while I was talking. I couldn't pay attention. Oh, this is a pickpocket. I thought it was, see, it looks like a fist down there, so I thought we were going to, you know, fist him in the face.
Something needs to be done. It's only a matter of time before someone else discovers it.
Tell him then, it's in his best interest to keep the souk secure.
He won't meet with me. Too busy with this new deal of his.
And the guards?
Tried already. They won't lift a finger unless the order comes from him.
Then what will you do?
I'll go to Al-Nukud.
The merchant king? He won't see you.
He doesn't have to. I've written him a letter that explains the problem. He can read it and decide for himself.
Alright, so it looks like this dude's got a letter that might help us out with something. I guess we'll go and try and get it off of him. I was just thinking during that cutscene, I wasn't paying attention at all. I was thinking, Altair's got to be really hot. I mean, he's long sleeves, more than one layer of clothing, and also a hood. I mean, this dude, he's got to be on fire. I did not mean to break your vase. I'm sorry. He stopped conveniently so I could take his letter for him. Acquired a map. Or roofs and connections to central courtyards. So that's good. Oh yeah, these are the guys I'm talking about. These guys, like, you run through these guys with guards on you, and then these dudes, what are they, the vigilantes? They'll help us out. That's pretty good. Pretty useful. They might even be marked. Yes, vigilantes. Yeah, that's pretty good. I don't know if it marks the scholars for us, but you know, doesn't really matter. Doesn't matter. We'll you know, we'll see them and use them as we do when we can. And until then, I'm not going to stress over it. If worse comes to worse, I do have a sword and a hidden blade. Get out of the way, fool. So, let's see. We got one left to do. I'm pretty excited. We might get to kill somebody, you know, this part, which would be extremely exciting. I like how we're drawing a lot of attention to ourselves before this eavesdrop.
He's called another meeting.
What is it this time? Another warning? Another execution?
No, he has work for us to do.
Which means we won't be paid.
He's abandoned the ways of the Merchant Guild. Does as he pleases now.
He treats us as if we were his servants.
And the guard does nothing to stop him.
Enough. We must go. If we're late, he'll be angry, and we'll suffer for it.
Perhaps one day, someone will have the courage to stand up to him.
Perhaps. But until that day arrives, we should do as told.
Alright, so it looks like he's within Soak, so we, you know, narrowed it down to that district, I guess. I was going to say what I took from that is that he's having a meeting, which I think we might have already known, or either someone would tell us eventually, because, you know, he's got to do something so we can stab him to death, right? But, yeah, there you go. That's all the missions done. That's all the, like, the setup. It's kind of like a big heist, you know, like GTA heist. You do the setups first, and then after that we do the, gotta do the actual heist. But you gotta set up first. We gotta make sure we got everything we need. So I just passed up a citizen save there. I'm going to try and, beeline it straight for the mission. I'm really excited to stab a guy. Like, oh, God, I want to stab him. I don't care where we stab him. I'm not going to be picky about it, but I definitely want to stab him. Go, Altair. I do miss, after, playing the more modern Assassin's Creeds, I do miss the upwards and downwards free running mechanic. More I miss the downwards free running, because it's really hard to go downwards without just, like, kind of climbing. Like, you gotta do stuff like this, and then just, like, climb down or hit the B button, Oh, man, I guess we can do this one, right? No. We'll come back. We're, like, right here at the Bureau. And, we get them on our tail. The dude said that, he isn't going to help us. He'll lock the door. He'll actually lock this. Which is, I don't know how he does it, because there's, like, nothing here to lock it. But, whatever. I'm not going to question it. I know he blocks the roof if you come with heat. So, be careful with that.
Altair, welcome!
I've done what you asked. Now give me the marker.
First things first. Tell me what you know.
Tamir rules over the Souk El Salah. He makes his fortune selling arms and armor and is supported by many in this endeavor. Blacksmiths, traders, financiers. He's the largest death dealer in the land.
And have you devised a way to rid us of this blight?
A meeting is being arranged at Souk El Salah to discuss an important sale. They say it's the largest deal Tamir has ever made. He'll be distracted with his work. That's when I'll strike.
Your plan seems solid enough. I give you leave to go. Let Al-Mualim's will be done. You may rest here until you are ready.
Alright, so we're pretty much ready to go killing a guy. Gonna fast forward the memory here. He said, you can rest. We always take a nap before we kill a guy. You gotta make sure you're well rested. So, he's within Soak. We now have to go and kill him. This is our time to strike. Marks it on our map. I'm gonna go ahead and get the Assassin's Creed signature weapon ready. The hidden blade. Make sure everything's good to go there. It's properly oiled and all that jazz. Whatever it takes, I usually just use the blood of my enemies. That keeps it, pretty lubricated enough to where it doesn't jam up on me. So I'm pretty excited about this. Like I said, I really enjoy this game, and I'm having a good time playing it. So, I'm going to have a great time killing somebody in it. Plus, the missions are like the fruit of the game. That's where a lot of the cool stuff happens. You got the setup missions, and then it really all boils down to the big assassination at the end. I can't wait to get over there and kill this guy. There is a lot of running, though. You'll do a lot of running. That's why I'm starting to miss all the mechanics of the new one again. It's like the zip line and what else? Grappling hook. Grappling hook's good. I like that. So I think this is it. Where is he? Is he here somewhere? I'm trying to get down from here, but I can't. There we go. If we can get down to ground level, we have a much easier time finding him.
Your men have failed to fill the order, which means I have failed my client.
We need more time.
This is the excuse of a lazy or incompetent man. Which are you?
Neither.
What I see says otherwise. Now, tell me, what do you intend to do to solve this problem of ours? These weapons are needed now.
I see no solution. The men work day and night, but your client requires so much, and the destination. It is a difficult route.
Were it that you could produce weapons with the same skill as you produce excuses.
I have done all I can.
It is not enough.
Then perhaps you ask too much.
Too much? I gave you everything. Without me, you would still be charming serpents for coin. All I ask in return was you fill the orders I bring you, and you say I ask too much? You dare disrespect me?
Peace, Tamir. I meant no insult.
Then you should have kept your mouth shut!
No! Stop!
Stop? I'm just getting started.
No! Stop!
You came into my souk, stood before my men, and dared to insult me? Place!
No. Leave the body. Let this be a lesson to the rest of you. Think twice before you tell me something cannot be done. Now get back to work.
So it looks like this dude's got to be stopped. He is, he's on a rampage now. He's just killing mercilessly. So, let's see. Where'd he go? I gotta find him and lock onto him. I lost him already. I don't even know where he went. Oh, he's marked on our map. There he is. So yeah, all we need to do now is, just kill him. You know, as soon as we get in close, we'll kill him and probably just make a run for it. You know, maybe not the best thing, but it's gonna have to do for this time.
Melt it down and try again.
I'm gonna get you. Oh, and we got an achievement. Blade in the crowd. Like a blade in the crowd, your target never knew his death laid within his very shadow. That's a pretty cool achievement title. I like, yeah, the title and the description. That's both pretty cool.
Peace.
You'll pay for this. You and all your kind.
It seems you're the one pays now, my friend. You'll not profit from suffering any longer.
You think me some petty death dealer, suckling at the breast of war? A strange target, don't you think? Why me, when so many others do the same?
You believe yourself different, then?
Oh, but I am. For I serve a far nobler cause than mere profit. Just like my brothers.
Brothers?
Ah, but he thinks I act alone. I am but a piece. A man with a part to play. You'll come to know the others soon enough. They won't take kindly to what you've done.
Good. I look forward to ending their lives as well.
Such pride. It will destroy you, child.
Alright, so we have confirmed the kill. Now it's time to get out of here. Gotta hightail it. And this is probably not the fastest way to get out of here, but, you know, we'll make it work. So, yeah, just trying to find a way out now. Oh, there we go. I think I did a complete circle there a little bit, but that's okay. There we go. I'm trying my best to do the, you know, the free running getaway, but it's not working completely for me, is it? Yeah. So if we can, we'll try and run into some of the, yeah, what is it? Yeah, these guys. These should help us, right? If we run into the vigilantes, and then maybe we can even hide within the scholars. Yeah, these are vigilantes right here, and the scholars moving. We should be okay. I don't think they'll notice us. Yeah, it looks like they lost us. They're investigating, but I think they pretty much lost us. Yeah, my health is red. I don't know what that's all about, but yeah, they lost us, so I think we're good. Oh, no, wait. Maybe it's red because they're still looking for me. I don't know. I ran by them, so I'm not sure. I'm just going to keep on moving. I think we've kind of lost them for the moment. They're a little bit suspicious. They're on high alert, but I don't think they can recognize me now because none of them are, you know, they're looking right at me right there, but they weren't fighting, so I think we did pretty good. We let them into some vigilantes just in case there was like a failsafe plan B and all, but ultimately it was the scholars that saved us. It's a good thing I learned their name, otherwise they probably wouldn't be friends with us anymore. So that went pretty well. That you know, didn't put up too much of a fight. You know, killed him, and you know, he let us in on some good information. Like he's not the only one, which means we'll get to kill more people in the future, which is always good.
Word has reached me of your victory, Altair. You have my gratitude and my respect.
Thank you.
It is a shame that the other assassins continue to hold you in such poor regard.
Rafik, I do not care what the others think of me.
As you wish, Altair. You should bring news of your victory to Al-Malim. I'm certain he has more work for you to do.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Alright, so here we are. We took another nap. Take a nap before and after a kill. That way you, properly rested to get back out there and kill some more. So we slayed Tamir, black market merchant. That dude was out of control. We had to put him down. I like how he tried to act all cool, though. Like, oh, I'm not the only one. You think this will set anything back? You're a loser, stupid. But, you know. At the end of the day, he's still dead and we're not. So that's always good.
Out of the machine, Mr. Miles.
What's the matter, Doc?
Miss Stillman is once again insisting I let you rest.
Alright, so we're back in the shoes of Desmond. I think we can maybe look around. Maybe we can even talk to some people. Let's see if we can't do that. Nope, no, okay. I definitely don't want to talk to him. He's leaving. Let's make a break for it. Oh, not fast enough. Well, maybe next time. Yeah, there's a lot of napping that goes on this game. They're going to lock us in again, probably. Oh, yep. At first I wasn't sure, but yeah. So, guess we'll just take a nap. I want to see if we can still use Eagle Vision. Oh, no, but we can't go first person. That's, that's helpful in case you want to look at some stuff. What's this mean? What does that carving right there mean? Is that was Spider-Man here? This has got to be an Easter egg of some kind. Let's go ahead and just do as we're told, take a nap. Hope that old man doesn't, show up and lean over us while we're asleep again.
Let's go, Mr. Miles. Time's wasting.
Alright, so a nice nap there, and now we're just gonna get right back in the game. I feel like it was daytime when we laid down, so what's going on here?
Oh, don't worry, she'll be with us soon enough.
So why are you doing all this, Doc? What are you hoping to accomplish?
You turned the television on lately? Read the newspaper?
Never cared much for that stuff.
Then, let me sum it up for you. The world's a mess. It's pathetic, really. You've seen it firsthand yourself. 1,000 years between you and your ancestor, and society remains just as barbaric, just as stupid.
And your point is?
Order, Mr. Miles. The world needs order. That is what we're working towards, and that is what you're helping us to achieve.
You expect me to believe you're building a better tomorrow?
That's exactly what we're doing. The human race calls out for direction. They want to know why they're here, what they're meant to do. Well, we're going to tell them. And once they understand how to live their lives, everything will be better.
Better how?
An end to all conflicts, large and small. Isn't that what you assassins strive for? Peace in all things?
I told you, I'm not an assassin.
Right.
I still don't see where I fit into things.
In time, Mr. Miles. In time, you'll understand. Or you won't. I don't care either way, as long as you show us where it is.
Where what is?
Sorry I'm late. Ready to go?
Yes, we are.
Alright, so looks like Lucy's finally showed up for work, so now we can get back to work, which is always fun. I like that. Do I gotta be on one side or the other or something? I don't know. Maybe it's this side. Is this side the sweet spot? We gotta get on this side. I guess that makes sense. We might accidentally kick Lucy if we get in on the other side. I'm so excited to get back in here. I want to be Altair. I want to kill somebody again. I got a real bad bloodlust going on today. Maybe I should kind of tone it down a little bit.
You've done well, Altair. And I'm confident that this is but the first of many successes.
Tamir spoke as if he knew you well. He implied my work had a larger meaning.
Significance comes not from a single act, but the context within which it is performed. The consequences born of it.
Then is there more I need to know?
Altair, your greatest failure was born of knowing too much. If I choose to withhold information, it is only to ensure you do not make the same mistake a second time.
I see.
No, you don't. And it will remain this way until you've learned your lesson. Still, you have performed competently, and as such I restore a rank and will return a piece of your equipment. Go now, either to Akka or Jerusalem. There are men in both cities who require your attention. The Bureau leaders can tell you more about what needs to be done.
Alright, so it looks like we leveled up a little bit here, as you could say. And we got us a nice new sword, short sword there. I love this, the short blade. I think it may come with throwing knives. I'm not sure. We might have to wait on that. But we do have this, and it is one of my favorites. Yeah, we do have throwing knives, don't we? He's showing the picture up there. I mean, it's got to. If we got it, we got it. We got it. You know. But you know, I just realized I don't think we ran into any assassination like contracts. That's what I was like last time we were leaving this place. I was talking something about that. I want to say it's like contracts. I thought there was contracts. I might be thinking of another Assassin's Creed game. I mean, we have assassination missions. Those are like the main missions, but there's like, I thought, like side missions where we kill people that are also bad people. So yeah, we got a new weapon every time you get a new piece of equipment. You know, they throw you into a training course so you know how to use it. So, oh yeah, we also learned how to counter now. That's always good. Love the countering. Different weapons have different like times for countering. The sword is usually the best. You know, it's the best. You know, in fighting overall. It's got the highest damage usually, and it's got the most like the largest window for countering. So, you know, that wasn't so much for our new weapon, so much as it was just for the countering tutorial. Yeah, so I like that. We rank up, we get a new rank, we get a new piece of equipment, and then we also get usually, you know, a new ability. Probably every time. I said usually, but I probably meant every time. So, I'm excited to look into, you know, to see these in action on the next part. But I think I'm going to leave it off here for now. I want to thank you guys for watching. And until next time, I'll talk to you later.